welcome back to Fromania Bricks, and welcome back to the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio in our house on the second floor. And today's a big day, and today's a big video, because we are about to do an entire LEGO collection tour for you. That's right. Sit back, relax, hang on, and we are about to unveil the entire Fromania Bricks LEGO collection in one video. Now, according to BrickSet, we have 1,371 LEGO sets in our collection that are logged on BrickSet. There's probably a dozen or two more that we haven't even logged into BrickSet yet. Of those 1,371 LEGO sets, around 1,100 of those are unique, so we do have some duplicates. We have close to 750,000 LEGO elements in this house, and our collection spans almost the entire house. So we're about to give you a tour of the entire Fromania Bricks collection. Now, I'm standing right now in our LEGO room, which is the hub of LEGO activity. But only a portion of our LEGO collection resides in this room. Our collection is spread out across many different locations in our house. Micah's bedroom is the epicenter of all things Star Wars. Kaleb has medieval and city and a lot of other LEGO oddities tucked away in his bedroom. Our homeschool loft has some of our larger UCS Ultimate Collector Series sets, as well as just an array of icons and different LEGO sets. The kitchen living room area, yep, you guessed it. There's LEGO tucked away there. Even our master bedroom has a lot of LEGO treasures tucked away. So we're going to save this room for last and take you on a tour of all of the different LEGO sets that reside within the Fromania Bricks LEGO collection. So sit back, relax, this is going to be a long one, and see what treasures you can find as we tour Fromania Manor and our entire LEGO collection. All right, Micah, I think there's no better place to start this grand tour of our LEGO collection than in your room. So I know we've done a couple of room tours, but now that we're compiling everything together, we've got to show them your room. So can I have one more look at everything that you have?
Yes, you may.
All right, let's take a look. All right, while this video is a set tour and not necessarily a room tour, I do have to show when you come into Micah's room, he does have a glass case right when you walk in with some of his collectible minifigures. But when you swing around, that's where the magic begins to happen. So we're just going to take this shelf by shelf, and we'll start up here. Up top, Micah, is this a set or a mock?
This is a set. It's the old Clone Trooper Walker battle pack. I just have the walkers in it, or the clones in a case.
Very cool. Then you've got the helmets. Let's see if I can name them all. Of course, you've got Darth Vader. You've got, immediately, I don't know, Commander Cody. Then you've got Captain Rex. Oh, I'm really getting good. TIE Fighter Pilot, Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, Boba Fett, and a mock. So when you come down, we'll start here at the first shelf. We start with Cloud City. Not 10123 Cloud City, but Cloud City nonetheless.
75222 Cloud City.
You were on it. You must have just re-bricked this one, because I see no figs.
The figures are on display somewhere else.
All right, we'll get to the figs. Next to that, we have a couple of Suntory poly bags from Japan. We talked about these in a recent video. Then you've got Luke's lightsaber. Was this a gift with purchase, or was this a purchase?
Yeah, that one was the gift with purchase with the UCS AT-AT.
Very cool. Behind that, these are just some of your misprints that you have. You've got an R2-D2 with a double face. You've got a backwards clone trooper. Some really, really wild misprints. Then you've got this mega set. This is the
Republic dropship with AT-AT. It's actually one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars sets out there, period.
It's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look in the cases here and see what's tucked away in the cases. First up, you start with a Gungan sub.
Yep, the Gungan sub. Then Grievous' Starfighter with an extra clone. Some little classic sets. The Malevolence. And Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter with Hyperdrive Ring. Then that's one that came with Angry Jango.
Then below that, you have one of my favorite Star Wars sets, which is the Ewok Village.
Yeah, that one's the Ewok Village. I actually got to build that one sealed earlier last year.
Then I see a diorama.
Yeah, that's the indoor speeder bike diorama that kind of goes with the Ewok Village because they're both indoor. So
And another UCS set behind it.
Yeah, that's a UCS AT-AT, and it's smaller, but it gets a plaque, so I'm calling.
And then these are all of the Ewok Village figs tucked away. You can see the different figs for the different sets that you have on display with each one. So let's swing over here to the next set of doors, and I see a biggie here, Micah. I see one that I think most people watching are going to know what this one is. This is the iconic 10123 Cloud City. And I love how you have an X-Wing flying above it.
Yeah, I had to, I wanted it sectioned off where all my original trilogy vintage was up there, so I had to kind of squeeze stuff.
This shuttle behind it is...
That's the original Imperial shuttle set.
The Cloud Car. Is this the Cloud Car that came with the other Cloud City, or is this its own Cloud Car?
It didn't come with Cloud City, but it would have come out around the same time. And I have it on Cloud City landing pad.
And then a vintage Slave One on the landing pad.
Original Slave One.
And then what are we looking at in this bottom one?
This is most of my prequel era vintage stuff. So this maybe don't count as vintage. You've got V-Wing, ATRT, then Jango Fett's Slave One, the original ATT, and the original Republic gunship set with Jedi Bob.
Is this gunship the one that you got as a bribe to ride at Disney?
No, that one is the 2013 one. That one's upstairs.
Okay. Then I see a couple of droids tucked away in the back. We all know that droids are super valuable, super collectible, super rare.
Roger, roger.
All right. Next up is this giant Mecca bookcase. This actually is brand new. We had to add this because you ran out of space in your room, Micah. So let's take this right to left, top to bottom.
UCS TIE Fighter from 2015 that we found at Bargain Hunt. The original Death Star playset. Not the original Death Star. The original playset that I got for my 7th birthday.
Did this come with the Death Star?
Yes, that came with it and the little Diana... Not the little brick.
Okay.
But the TIE Fighter did. The Lars Family Homestead Kitchen, and I've added Owen and Blue Milk Luke to it. Then the new UCS X-Wing, not the old one.
Then when we come down here, I know what this guy is. This is a turbo tank.
Yeah. Clone Turbo Tank and the newest ATT set.
Lots of clone figs, big clone army going on. What's that set in the back?
That's the 501st Battle Pack, the older one.
You can also see that I need to do some TLC on your wall. Got another hole back there. And the clone shadows on the wall are pretty neat, not gonna lie. Fun. Then what sets are back here in the corner?
The new ARC 170, the Utapau Trooper Battle Pack Walker. Then in the bottom corner is the Bark Speeder with Sidecar set that came with the original Phase 2 Rex.
This always reminds me of the cannon on Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, it's similar, but actually that cannon was almost identical. It would be very similar to the one on the Death Star.
Ah, very cool.
But that one, it would be bigger. Bad Batch Shuttle. And V-19 Tauren, which I heard there's a rumor a new one is coming out, which is exciting.
Then we've got a lot of the new series of, would they be like mini builds of the
They're called
ships?
the Starship Collection, and so far that's a complete collection, but I'm sure we're going to make more.
All right, so let's start over here on this white one and run me through which ones are here.
Tantive 4, Invisible Hand, Millennium Falcon, Acclamator, Executor, and Home 1.
Then next to that, another UCS set.
It's a UCS Snow Speeder. That's another one I built sealed after it was retired.
And then what's in its shadows under it?
Jedi Bob Starfighter.
All right. Coming on this side, another UCS.
Yeah, that one's a UCS Slave 1. That was an eBay find. And
oh, I know this. The Onyx Cinder.
Yes. Hopefully soon to be displayed with my SM33 model, who won't fit by it, but...
This is the Phantom, correct?
Phantom. That's the thing that got me into collecting old vintage sets. That's what started me.
And then you have Imperial Star Destroyer.
New Imperial Star Destroyer, recently retired Yavin base.
Then another UCS, Luke Speeder.
Yes, and then the original Luke Land Speeder is hiding under it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Then the Cantina, which I think should have been a UCS, but it is not a UCS.
Yeah, it's like the tier right below UCS. So the same tier as like the Betrayal at Cloud City, New Cloud City.
I see a pod racing diorama with Boba watching on, making sure no one does anything nefarious in this pod race.
Quite a few of those classic Boba Fett's, and they don't they're not with sets, so I've just kind of scattered them.
And then a Sarlacc pit in the back.
Sarlacc pit, that came with the new Desert Skiff.
Right, and then we're going to come down on this bottom one here. I know the lighting's not the best down here, but we're going to make do with it.
There's all of the little all the ones that came in boxes, other than the Kabaya ones, for the old vintage mini.
Oh, so all of these builds came out of the boxes that are back there. Very cool. And then these are the Tantive boardings. You've got 2 of the Tantive boardings. You've got a couple of Star Wars mechs back there. You also have a nice collection of cords, because we all need cords.
I worked very hard on that.
And then what is this tank-looking guy?
That's the TIE Crawler. Kaleb got that for my birthday last year, because that one's been on my list for years. I've always wanted that thing.
Very cool. And then you can see you've still got some more minifigs here. If you guys have not seen the full room tour collection of Micah's entire Star Wars collection, be sure to like it. And also, Micah, I owe you some paint too, because we tried to hang some more stuff here, and there was something really weird behind that wall, and we thought we hit electric, and we had to cut it out and check it, and I owe you paint. But all right, that's Micah's Star Wars room. Kaleb, next up is your bedroom. Thanks for letting us come and check it out. It's not the best lighting in here. You've only got one window to brighten things up, but we're gonna try and take a good look at what you've got next. You've got Medieval, you've got City, you've got Icons, you've got Fortnite, you've got a lot of Lego. Yeah. A lot of Lego has invaded your space. So let's take a look at the Lego sets tucked away in here. Yeah. All right, let's just go ahead and take a look at all of this shelf by shelf. Starting up top, you've got the Medieval Market, which is still on shelves at Lego Store if you want to add that to your collection. Next to it, you've got a Gift with Purchase.
Yeah, so this is the Forest Hideout. It was a little build for your Forestman minifigures, which is actually pretty cool.
Then you've got the Medieval Blacksmith, which is not on shelves, so if you missed out, well, you missed out. Next to that, a really cool vintage Lego castle. Yes. Props to Goodwill. That was a really fun Goodwill find. And then, of course, Lion Knight's castle. How can you have these other medieval sets without Lion Knight's castle?
You just can't.
And then Dungeons and Dragons figs. Those little guys are pretty desirable.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's not overlook little Z-Blob.
Hello.
Z-Blob hanging out.
Yep.
Come down a shelf. There's another, is that Majesto's Workshop?
Yes, I believe so.
Then Rivendell. Rivendell is not yours. It is on loan to you, or should I say we're renting out your shelf space, because we don't have anywhere else for Rivendell.
Yep.
Next to that, the Treehouse. Treehouse is, I think, retired now.
Yeah.
Then you've got Winnie the Pooh. We just added a second Winnie the Pooh to the collection. Your mom is a big Winnie the Pooh fan, so we bought a second Winnie the Pooh.
Why not?
Sesame Street, which, man, I want this one from you, Kaleb.
It's so cool.
And then Tom and Jerry. Below that, you've got the new Lego City Harbor. You've got Lego City Ski Slopes. You've got a Yellow Castle.
Yep. Yeah, that was a pretty cool, I believe, Toys R Us exclusive, which is not awesome.
90 Years of Play Lego Castle. The Great Deku Tree.
Yep.
Did I say it right?
I think it's Deku, but it's fine however.
Potato. Fortnite. You've got the Fortnite Battle Bus. You've got the Durr Burger.
Yes.
You've got the Pinata. Mm-hmm. You've got the Bright Bomber.
Yep.
Oh, and I love how you have all of your figs lined up
Thank
here. You. Then when you come over here, we've got some more Lego tucked away. In the corner, you've got some bins of figs. Lego City Crane. Lego City Excavator. Formula One Pit Stop.
Yes.
The Formula One Truck.
Yep.
And the Formula One Garage. Next to that,
we've got some of these really cool Shell gas station exclusives. So there's quite a few of them here. They're actually really neat.
You've got 7 of the 10.
Yes.
There were 10 different ones that were released by Shell gas station. Mm-hmm. You've managed to pick up 7 of them.
Yep.
And right now they're sealed. I'm hoping they stay that way.
They probably will.
You've got the cozy cottage over here, right next door to the up house, which you cannot see, lurking in the shadows.
No, but it's there. It's there.
Family Reunion Restaurant is behind that. Below that, you've got some Lego City Adventurers. You've got, I don't even know what's going on under here.
So that's some of the Animal Crossing and little poly bags down there. So kind of miscellaneous stuff.
Oh, I see it now. A couple of Technic cars. I'm not a big Technic car fan myself, but you've got the Jeep Rubicon, the McLaren Senna. You've got a pullback car. Above that, I see the camera set with a really cool Springs tile.
Yep.
These are a lot of just gift with purchases in here.
Yes.
The anniversary brick, the yellow delivery truck, Galilea. Then, up top, Lego City Arctic?
Yes.
Was it Arctic?
Yes, it actually was Arctic. And something cool is that the logos on here are actually the same as the jungle, which is pretty neat. This one is not fully designed to go here, but we've just kind of noticed that it nestles perfectly. Safe space.
So you've got the little raft, you've got the big boat, you've got the submarine. All of these are kind of intermingled. It's multiple sets. I don't know the set numbers, but they're all intermingled. Right below that, a 2025 release, you've got the soapbox ramp with some soapbox cars. The motorcycle loop, which was a Christmas gift for you. No Way Home, Star Wars. Did I say it right?
No way.
No Way Home,
No
Spider-Man.
Yes, there we
The
go.
No Way Home Spider-Man set. You've got Ranker's Pit with Jabba hanging out beside him. He's been evicted from Jabba's palace and has resigned himself to being by the pit.
Yep.
Below that, I see the Black Panther ship.
Yep.
What's that ship called?
I don't remember, but I know it's from Wakanda Forever, but I don't know the name of it. It was on sale at Target, and I was just like, yeah, we gotta get it.
And is this a Ninjago dragon next to that?
This is a Marvel dragon. I believe it's called the Leviathan.
All right. Then I see the Droid Factory.
Yes.
Up top, we have the Skeleton Crew ship, one of two in the house.
Yep. We've got Blacktron here, one of the 2025 releases, along with a vintage Blacktron figure. We also have the Galaxy Explorer from, I believe, 2023, 2022.
Below that, some Star Wars sets. You've got some little Star Wars droids. Two more Star Wars starships. What are these two starships here?
So the one on the left is Obi-Wan Kenobi's starship, and then the one on the right is from Rebuild the Galaxy, and it's actually Jedi Bob's starfighter.
Very cool. Then the next shelf, we have some more Star Wars sets.
So that is the Republic tank, and they duel on Mustafar.
Then below it,
We have some of the Freemaker sets, so that is the Nare ship. I don't remember the name of it. And it looks like some more Battle Pack stuff.
then I see some Star Wars mechs tucked away under here, as well as the Space Diner gift with purchase and part of your Blacktron stuff.
Yes, so that is the Blacktron gift with purchase from a while back.
Then, Caleb, you also have the McLaren.
Yes.
The big Technic McLaren F1 set. It is going to one day be on the wall, but it's not currently. And unfortunately, Pac-Man has fallen into a state of disrepair. I mean, you are not going to be winning any Pac-Man games with this one.
It was an accident. I destroyed it.
The gearing broke. Then coming down, you've got this miscolored Star Wars box. It's hard to tell that it's a misprint on this, but trust us, the color is just wrong. Below that, you've got the Black Cat that also
has a shattered tail. I
is
tried to
broken.
fix it, and I don't know how. I'm going to have to ask Micah for help.
Oh my word. And this balloon is hanging on for dear life. That is from the county fair in August of 2024. And welcome to the master bedroom, because no space is safe from the invasion of Lego bricks that have taken over our house. Now, this is my workspace behind us, so it's not always the cleanest, not always the most organized, but there's all kinds of Lego treats hiding even in this room. So let's take a look at what we can find. Starting up top, you have Snow White's cottage, and then this random smattering of minifigs. These were actually really cool. These were SEMA minifigs that were given out at the Ford booth at SEMA. And some of these others I think are just build a minifig from bricks and minifigs. As you come down the shelf, you have the really cool seasonal pickup truck next to the A-frame cabin. Below that, I see Ayrton Senna's McLaren Formula One car. And then these really cool Suntory polybags. We've talked about these in other videos as well. Next to that, you've got a couple of the Bricktober sets, which is the Lego Brick Bites Bricktober sets. Next to the McDonald's Lego set. This set is so fun. Definitely one of my favorites in the bedroom. And a gift with purchase, a little 50s convertible. Coming down on the next one, I see some power miners. We also have Lego Islanders, a gift with purchase, and of course, make way for Maui. And in this last little shelf, there are some vintage Lego sets as well. This is actually Lego set number 1. Literally, NO.1, Lego set number 1. Some vintage race trucks. I also see a World Racer, Lego House Bag of Bricks. So some neat little things tucked away on this shelf. When you head over to my desk, there's just all kinds of little goodies. Up top is our sig figs for Michelle and I. These are our Fromania brick sig figs that we had. And I drive an Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio, so Micah made me this really cool Lego 4-leaf clover. In each of these little cubbies above my desk, there's just, again, some random figs that are tucked away. They're just ones that I like, that I want to look at regularly. You've got a Powerpuff Girl and Mojo Jojo. You've also got the Firehouse Slimer and the Dimension Slimer, both waiting to find their home on the Firehouse. And I see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man back there as well. And this little minifig, his name is Jet. He used to travel the country with me, and now he just hangs out on my desk here. Coming on over a little bit further, I see some vintage Lego diecast trucks here. These are the HO scale Lego diecast trucks. Indiana Jones, and what are those eyes? Oh, that's Brickley! If you guys have ever been to the Lego store at Disney Springs, Brickley, of course, is the dinosaur that is in the water, and he found his way into the collection, along with these really cool Lego finger puppets. I found these at Bricks and Minifigs in Huntsville, Alabama, and they're literally just Lego finger puppets. So they're pretty cool and pretty odd at the same time. And they're staring at us while I work here. Come down a little bit, another gift with purchase. This was the boy in the cardboard spaceship box. And some things that I haven't even had time to put anywhere yet. You've got the Volkswagen Bug. We picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, the iconic Lego yellow truck. Micah recently rebuilt this from me. We had it in our collection, it had been sorted into bulk, and now it's back. And this really cool 40 years Lego train is super neat as well. Up top up here, one of the best Lego sets that has ever been made. It is the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. Hands down, one of my favorite Lego sets, one of the most beautiful Lego sets. And then the Lego Insiders, Black Seas Barracuda, super neat with Lego Insider points. And this was a Bricklink Designer Program set. It was the Airstream food trailer. I think it was actually called Snack Shack. And then in this cabinet is a mess, but we're going to look in it anyway and let you see what's tucked away inside of this cabinet. Right off the bat, you see some Pirates of the Caribbean. You've got Whitecap Bay. I don't even remember the names of these sets, but some different pirate sets in here. The Office. This was the Lego Office. I know you've heard on our channel before that we don't drink. There is alcohol in here. This was a gift at a supercar rally that we were a part of, and I kept it as a gift, but we don't actually drink, so it's kind of weird that I have that in here. Next up is El Dorado, one of the more beautiful pirate sets that came out, released in, I think it was 22 or 23. Man, I am showing myself on this, but I love El Dorado. Below it are a lot of our movie cars. So you see Jurassic Park, you see Back to the Future, the Mystery Machine, the 1960s Batmobile. You've got a Bugatti. James Bond's car is tucked away back there. Things just kind of piled up. Another Indiana Jones set, the Indiana Jones River Chase with the set. And this is a little mock I did of our master bedroom. So if you want to know what the rest of our bedroom looks like, this is it. See, here's the desk. There's where we're looking at. So super fun little mock I did of our bedroom. And Kaleb did this mock of Marty McFly and Doc Brown trying to get to the clock tower there to get Marty back to the future. So all kinds of little things. We also have Cinderella's Castle fully lit. This was the first Disney Cinderella's Castle that released. Gets to hang out here in really a prime location in our room. And then right next to that, this little thing here, this is a little mock that I did of Michelle and my first date. Our first date, we actually met via email from a friend, and this was teenage Kyle hanging out in his bedroom, messaging teenage Michelle hanging out in her bedroom. I'm even going to let you see somewhere no one sees. And that's under the bed, because under the bed, look at that. Under the bed, we have tucked away the Toys R Us delivery truck as well. That's going to go with the yellow Lego truck. Super excited about this one in the collection. Now, I don't even know if I'm allowed to be filming in here, but this is our closet. This is over on Michelle's side of the closet. You can see she's got a botanical, the roller skate, Adidas shoe. Of course, you have to have all of the Wizard of Oz minifigures, a couple of little mocks that Micah and Kaleb had done, and of course, the #1 mom trophy, and some roses. Look at that. All right, next up, we're going to show you all of the Lego sets that are tucked away in the loft homeschool area, and spoiler alert, there's a lot of them. Let's take a look at the shelves behind us here. All right, starting up top, we have Viking Village. Coming down below that, you can see the insect collection along with some of the succulents and a 3-in-1 creator parrot, which is really neat. Next one down, you've got the Flintstones, Fred and Barney and Wilma. And oh man, I can't even remember Barney's wife's name, Betty. I love the Flintstone set. I think this is greatly underrated. A mock. Coming down to the next one, you have Steamboat Willie along with an Oswald brickhead and a Steamboat Willie brickhead. And then from 2024, the Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set. Next shelf down, I see Stitch tucked away, both the brick-built Stitch and the brickhead Stitch. Then you've got the Disney Villains setup with that really cool vintage VHS tape on it. I see the Peter Pan build and the Agrabah build. And then we've got quite a few brickheads here. We have the girl from Encanto, and I can't remember her name. We've got Tinkerbell and Snow White, Minnie Mouse, Pluto, Mickey, Goofy, Daisy, Donald, Scrooge, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And of course, Dale and Chip. Who can forget those two guys? Below that, we have the Cinderella's Mini Castle, as well as the Haunted House, and one of my favorite Christmas sets. That's right, Home Alone. So let's take a look at the next set of shelves here. Up top, we have the brand new Endurance ship, along with Shackleton's lifeboat. And then a really cool vintage space shuttle. I think, Micah, you got this at Bricks and Minifigs?
Yeah, I got it, and then it kind of just became a communal school room thing, so.
Communal's okay. Below that is the Shuttle Discovery. This was actually purchased at NASA Space Center.
Yes.
In Kennedy.
Space Center.
Yeah, Kennedy NASA Space Center. It's all the same. Then you've got the Hubble Telescope and Galileo Galilei. And is this a mock? Yeah, you did that at the Lego store.
Yeah, it was like a build event. It was meant for littler kids, and I competed, and then I was like really embarrassed when I realized the ever little kids were building much better than me.
Then you've got your mom's Space Rover, which is a really fun little set. You've got the Space series of minifigs. You've got the little mini space people. It was a gift with purchase, I think. and of course the Space Diner. Below that, we get into some of Micah's UCS sets. First, we have
the UCS Millennium Falcon, the second or third one, however we categorize that. UCS Star Destroyer, if it's now retired. UCS AT-AT, if it's now retired, but maybe you can still get it on Amazon. Not sure. And then the UCS Razor Crest, not sure where he stands. It may be retired, I'm not sure.
And then the Saturn V rocket is also Micah's. The Milky Way is your mom's. That one we finished heading into the Christmas season, finally got it hung up. And down here is another UCS of Micah's.
Yeah, that one's a UCS gunship. That one is also retired. And then me and Caleb's Coruscant Guard gunships on either side of it.
Super cool how they're flanking each other. Coming up to this side, you have Van Gogh's painting. It is Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night set. And that's a mock right next to it that Micah did. Down below that, the Lunar Lander. This one is a super fun, super cool Lego set. The little micro lander that came with the Saturn V rocket. Then you've got the International Space Station, which is what Micah's mock is better than that one. Let's be real.
One's better. That one is better.
This is Lego's design. This is Micah's design. Micah, you beat Lego.
No, Lego beat me.
Another rover. Then you have the LL928. I just call it Benny's spaceship because all I can think about when I see it is Benny's spaceship. Another Space Diner tucked away in the back. And then some more gift with purchases. The little Rocket Man gift with purchase, as well as... Do you even remember what the tiny spacemen were called?
Space Babies, right?
Space Babies! Then the final shelf over here. Up top, we have the Maersk container ship, followed by some vintage adventurer sets. These are mine that are tucked away over here. The riverboat. The little Discovery Island. It's so bad I can't remember the name. I'm getting caught off guard here. Then you also have more of the adventures from the Dino line of adventures. You've got the bonsai tree, another botanical tucked away. Coming down below that, this is a mock. We won't talk about what that mock is of. It's intact right now. A memorial mock. We have a sailboat. I think that was a gift with purchase too.
I'm pretty positive it was.
Then we have Ralph. This is Micah and Caleb's cousin's puppy, a memorial to Ralph that is no longer with us. A pigeon was a mock Micah did. The peacock... Sorry, a dove. The peacock was not a mock. It was a set. The aquarium was a set. The parrot was a set. Coming down below that, we have the Bricklink Designer Program General Store. I just recently finished building the General Store, and Caleb put together an OK Corral for me, because you can't have the General Store without an OK Corral homage. Below that, we have the Tudor House. That's not it up here, though. There's actually more tucked away in the loft area. So when you flip over on this side, you can see more Star Wars. It starts with the world map up top. I had absolutely nothing to do with building this one. This was team effort between Micah, Michelle, and Caleb, and they pulled off the world map, which is a lot of dots. Another one of Micah's UCS sets.
Yeah, that one's a UCS Venator with the Rex that we won't talk about, and then the Phantom Menace brickheads under it.
Oh, that's right, the Phantom Menace brickheads. Then you've got R2-D2. This is your mom's R2-D2 that you so graciously rebuilt for her. Next to an AT-AT walker. Then there's another cantina, because Caleb has a cantina as well. Then you've got a couple of Michelle's brick sabers. Not brick sabers, they're actual lightsabers. They are Ray's lightsabers. Then you've got a drop ship.
That's the gunship you bribed me.
I just called it a drop ship too. That's a gunship. Then you've got a sandcrawler. That is the original sandcrawler?
That is not. That is the newer UCS one. There was like an original UCS too.
Okay.
It's a lot blockier than that.
A trench diorama. Did I say that right? The trench?
Trench run.
Trench run diorama, a spider droid?
Imperial probe droid.
Same thing. Then a couple of other battle droid transports.
Those are Caleb's. Mine are, I don't know where. They're in the Lego room, I think.
This is one of Caleb's more vintage Millennium Falcons. You can see it is incredibly yellowed. We don't know if that'll stick around or not, but it's here for now. And then, is this Jake Bot?
Yes, that is Jake Bot.
This is our little robot we bought at Bricks and Minifigs that we named after our good friend Jake, who runs Bricks and Minifigs. So Jake does not have a mustache, but Jake Bot does. A couple more things tucked away up here. We have some more botanicals. Michelle has the botanical roses on display in this amazing Wizard of Oz vase with the Wizard of Oz characters. You can see another botanical up here. The reading is fun, gift with purchase. I'm going to guess this is a mock that was put together. Then you also have the Great Pyramid, another, goodness, I don't even remember what this set was, but it's a cool set. Charles Dickens set. Then another botanical. You can see I know my botanicals because I'm not naming them. When you come over here, Brandenburg Gate.
That's actually mine. That's one of my few Star Wars sets that I got at Bricks and Minifigs right after we saw the Reagan movie, and I was like, okay, I have to have it. Every time I wouldn't have bought it, but...
And then the White House, that is slightly yellowed, but more white than yellow, so that's okay. And a little Statue of Liberty. And I think that does it in for Lego sets that are tucked away on the loft. So let's head downstairs and take a look in the kitchen. Oh no, there's two more! I forgot these! You have the NBA basketball set that Kaleb picked up that I just broke. We won't tell Kaleb about that.
What?
So that is the NBA set. Kaleb did a really fun competition with mini superheroes today playing that game. And then also the soccer set that's tucked away. A little broken, but a lot of fun. So now that does it in for all of our Loft Lego sets. Next up is the kitchen and living room. This shelf used to be filled with Lego sets, and we've really pared it down now to just 3 large sets that are more decorative in nature. Of course, you start with the Titanic, which there was really nowhere else that this would fit in the house, but it is such a beautiful centerpiece too to have here in the kitchen. Next to it, you can't have the Titanic without a lighthouse because lighthouses save the day. So thankfully we have the lighthouse guiding our Titanic safely. Below that we have the Orient Express train. And then down here, these are just build bins. So we pull out these bins when we want to build here in the kitchen. Right behind these sets is another botanical because we don't decorate with real flowers. We're all allergic to them. Instead, we get the beauty of the brick-built botanicals that Michelle builds and leaves all around the house to make us smile. Over here, you've got another little botanical display. I believe these are the wildflowers. And then you've got the botanical tiny plants next to that and a little bird nest. Of course, you got to have a little bird nest because birds keep invading our patio right outside those windows. On the other side of the living room, we have this little setup. Up top is the Disneyland train set. Right next to it is Walt's camera, which just seems fitting next to the TV. And then this little set goes with Walt's camera. This is the film machine that's a part of that. Below that, you have the Nintendo Entertainment System, and then the Atari game system. And at the very bottom, you can see we've got a couple of Mario Kart sets. So you can see the motif here is really entertainment and gaming. All right, and now we are back where we started. I think that I've shown you basically everything else in the house. And now it's time to tackle this room. This room's going to be tough to run through, so I'm going to do it as efficiently and concisely as I can with the help of Micah and Kaleb calling out some of the set names. But let's show you what's tucked away in the Lego room. All right, I think the best place for us to start, let's just start with Star Wars. I've got Micah here with me, and he can help me out with all these Star Wars sets, so I better tackle the Star Wars sets while I got them. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. All right, Micah, we're just going to start here, and you're going to have to start calling out names for me because I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Okay, Major Von Rigg's TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor, Sith TIE Dagger, Imperial Dropship, AT Holler, Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle, Director Krennic's Shuttle, First Order TIE Fighter, TIE Fighter. The little junior one's also a TIE Fighter. Then a mock of a TIE Fighter.
Whew, he doesn't mess around.
That is the Imperial Light Cruiser. General Grievous' Starfighter. I think Spider Tank Droid or something. Dark Trooper attack. Imperial Star Destroyer. It's the Inquisitor ship. I can't remember it. Razor Crest Resistance Bomber. UCS TIE Interceptor. And then Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle.
Oh man, catch your breath. We got another shelf to do, Micah.
Battle on Peridia. Imperial Hover Tank. Oh, AT-AT back there. It's the Mandalorian ship. Mandalorian Fang Fighter. That thing down there, that's a mock. And then, Bark Speeder Roof Sidecar. Poe Dameron's X-Wing. Oh, Knight of Ren Transport and a Rebel vehicle. Poe's X-Wing again. Regular X-Wing with some smaller vehicles. And then the Slave One next to Boba Fett's starship, even though they're the same thing. Then 2 more Boba Fett starships up there.
Micah. So many Star Wars. When you come down here, I see you've got a couple of the Star Wars planets. You've got, what is this walker here called?
ATTE.
Then below it,
that is the Freemaker Star Scavenger, I want to say, and then the Sand Speeder.
some of this stuff begins to look a little bit like a Star Wars junkyard, but that's okay. This is Grievous's Starfighter?
No, that's a Naboo Starfighter.
Well, it's the
They're
same
similar.
thing.
No, it's not, but...
Below
They're
that.
actually surprisingly similar. I never noticed how similar those things were.
I'm just showing some of these shelves because I think it's going to be too hard for you to run through all
You're
of this.
probably right.
You've got a bunch of brickheads on here. What's this bigger shuttle right here?
It's a nope, a First Order troop transport.
Then down at the bottom,
Anakin's Jedi Starfighter.
I see some more small builds here. I'm not even going to make you call all of these small builds out.
I appreciate it.
Next to that, this is Grievous's Starfighter.
No, that's Anakin's.
Oh my word, I'm going to get it right one of these days. Then what are these two things below here? Are they the trains from Solo?
No, the trains from Solo are actually tucked away, way back there. Those are the Imperial Armored Marauders.
All right. Then a bunch of microfighters.
Yeah, Microfighters, Battle Pack.
Bunch of microfighters. There is no shortage of microfighters in here. The Ghost, is that what this is?
Yes, the Ghost. And then there may be a little Phantom on the back. I can't tell you.
He's in kind of disrepair.
Yeah, it is.
Another planet. Then we've got the double loop coaster, kind of tucked away here on the side next to the fairgrounds, Haunted Mansion. They have invaded the Star Wars territory over here. But we're not done with Star Wars yet, friends. No, we are not. We have plenty more Star Wars to go. Up top, we have the Star Wars buildable figs Micah's been toying with. Does he get rid of these or not? And right now, where's he at? Sell or keep?
Right now I'm at keep.
Then you've got a couple of walkers next to it?
Yep, got a couple of walkers, First Order thing, bunch of 501st Battle Packs, bunch of 2 ATSTs, ATDP, and Imperial Shuttle.
So many letters. And then that is a Millennium
Solo
Falcon.
Millennium Falcon right above Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer.
Wow. All right, Micah. We've got 2 more big shelves of Star Wars here to conquer. Hold on.
Resistance Y-Wing, TIE Striker. Okay, Resistance Y-Wing, not sure what that guy's called. A-Wing, TIE Striker, Droid Gunship, Yoda's Starfighter, Snoke's Throne Room. You've got Magna Guard Starfighter, the Hoth, the Medical Chamber. I'm not sure what
Is he naked?
No, he has boxers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. I think that's an MTT Razor Crest Microfighter.
This is a pod racer.
Pod Racer. E-Wing. Shin Hati Starfighter under it. Sith Infiltrator. Buildable Droidica. Bad Batch Shuttle.
Another Bad
Yeah, that
Batch
one's
shuttle.
Caleb's. Mine's
Ah, okay. That's a smaller...
That's Ahsoka's shuttle. Ahsoka's T6 shuttle. Oh, and then the Phantom. The
Phantom, that's what I was getting at. A
Ahsoka
small
shuttle.
Phantom.
Sith Infiltrator, Pisana Speeder Chase, Tusken Raider Hut, Miniature Republic Shuttle.
Oh, don't miss your little city car here.
Yeah, I won that at a convention because I built it faster than anyone else.
All right, then down here we have another Tantive boarding. We've got a
Rebel Y-Wing.
Y-Wing. I knew what that was.
Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter, TIE Advance, some Imperial dropships, Mustafar, clone battle packs, other little assorted stuff.
Did we talk about the throne room here?
No, I don't think we did.
Emperor's throne room here. You've got this weird little
Crate,
ship.
speeder, yeah.
Another X-Wing. Another X-Wing. This is... I see Baby Yoda in it.
And one starfighter, yeah. That is a Mandalorian starfighter. I'm not sure of the technical name.
All right. I think that got us through all the Star Wars. If we said it wrong, that's fine. You can just look at the video and figure it out. All you need to know is that there's a lot of Star Wars, and that these Star Wars are a lot less important than Micah's Star Wars in his bedroom. Micah ran us through some of the Star Wars, so I'm going to jump back on this city wall for a little bit of variety here, and Caleb's going to have to help me out with some of the names here. First up on this top shelf, we've got the Arkham Asylum,
Yes.
which was a Lego set that his great-grandmother left him. Super neat. Micah and Caleb share that one. This droid-looking thing up top, I think, is Ninjago?
Yes, it is Ninjago. I believe it is Nia's, some sort of watercraft. I don't remember the exact name of it.
Then right below it, you've got the City Plow truck. You've got a couple of hidden side sets. Is that the school bus?
And it looks like some sort of monster truck, actually.
Yeah, and then there's a mock above it that Caleb put together for me. Next to Rapid River Village, this is one of the Wild West sets that I ended up keeping, even though I got rid of all of the other ones. Coming down below that, I see Caleb's collection of Lego McDonald's Happy Meal sets.
Yep.
Right next to Baby Yoda, Grogu. And then, is that a mythical unicorn?
Yes, I think it's like a Pegasus or something.
Next to that is the Lego F1 truck and the newest Lego delivery truck. And then a beach house, I think, in the middle?
Yes, yeah, it's a Creator 3-in-1.
Then Castaway Ray, which was a gift with purchase. And a Bionicle. I didn't know we still had Bionicle. Is that Micah's or Caleb's?
So that one's mine, actually. That was one from when we were selling a lot of them that I just couldn't bear to get rid of.
Then we have Indiana Jones. We have a buildable Spider-Man. We've got a couple of gift with purchases in there. The Lego store, the skeleton, the pirate playground, a small Volkswagen Bug build, a couple of Creator boats, and a Creator camper van. That's just a mock I did. And now back to some of Caleb's brickheads.
Yep. So this is the cat, bird, another cat, and I don't know what's behind that one, actually.
Looks like a mouse back there.
Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it.
Then below that, we have some different Lego semi-trucks. This is a mixing of some are Caleb's, some are mine. I see that you've got the dragster, the speedboat, the car hauler, the electric truck, the fairgrounds truck. Then below that, this is Caleb's tuner garage set, a partially built Lego crane, and then a Lego stunt semi-trailer.
Yep.
In the middle, a Ferris wheel. Is that yours?
Yes, I believe so.
I didn't remember whose Ferris wheel that was. I've got the big Ferris wheel coming.
Yeah, I remember I got that one at Target.
Then another Bricklink Designer Program Snack Shack next to a...
That is a truck hauler with a racing car on the back of it.
Then I see we've got a crane again, the moving truck, a garbage truck, and a partial Indiana Jones car.
Oh, yeah.
And all of that is overlooking Lego City here. So let's come down and take a look at what we've got in Lego City. So starting on this side, we're going to start with a Bricklink Designer Program set.
Yes, this is Parisian Street, actually.
Then behind it, all kinds of modulars. We've got Brick Bank. We've got the City Museum.
Yes, Parisian.
We've got Parisian Restaurant. Wait, so it's Parisian Street and Parisian Restaurant?
Yep, 2 Parisians.
Then the Grand Emporium.
Green Grocer.
The one and only Green Grocer.
The one.
Next to that, we've got the Detective's Office Pool Hall. And, of course, the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Then, we've got the Corner Garage tucked away. We've got the Jazz Club. We've got Assembly Square and Palace Cinema in the very, very back.
Yep.
Police station, bookstore, the diner. Oh, what's the hotel? I can't remember.
Hotel.
Boutique Hotel. You've got Tudor Corner. You've got the little newsstand that came with it. Oh, there's the other part of the bookstore.
Yep.
And then the Daily Bugle.
The Daily Bugle.
The Daily Bugle.
Bugle.
You've got the first Lego roller coaster. We already showed you the loop coaster back there. Here's the original Lego coaster. And then here you've got the houses of the world as well as the snack shops. These were all gift with purchase sets as well that Lego made available through 2023 and 2024. A couple of speed champions you can see tucked away that aren't on the wall yet. We'll let you see in the city streets here the same. This is the Lego City Tour bus that came out last year. So all kinds of little things even tucked away on the table and hiding out. All right, we've not covered the top part of these shelves yet, so let's head on up here and take a look. You've got a couple of the Lego Skyline sets. You've got London and Singapore. I know Las Vegas is tucked away back there, as is New York City. A mock Boba Fett that Micah's been working on. This is Kaleb's Pirate Chess set. We've not played it yet because we don't even know how to play chess, but he does have the Pirate Chess set, which just for the minifigs is pretty amazing. Above that's another mock. The Lego Streetcar, is that correct?
Yes.
Lego City Streetcar. I see the Mercedes-Benz Formula One garage that was from a couple years back, not the latest F1 wave, but that would have been like 2018, 2017.
Yes.
The same with the F1 Ferrari garage, Porsche team. All of those are kind of intermingled. Some of those need some restorative work because they've gotten broken up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Below that is a tiny castle. What's that from?
Yes, I actually don't remember. I'm assuming it's a Creator 3-in-1 set, but I know we got it, I think, in some sort of buy.
Nexo Knight build, maybe, mech? I don't know what he is. You've got a BAM mock that Micah did. You've got the Mickey and Minnie Fairgrounds tucked away up here. Another lunar lander. We saw one of those in Micah's room, and there's another one tucked away up here. I don't know what these little droid carriers are, but they're droid carriers of some sort.
Yeah, those are the gift with purchase on, I believe, May 3rd or May 4th of 2024. They're a Trade Federation troop carrier.
Then you've got Lego Seinfeld set. Next to that, you've got Amelia Earhart. You've got the little dragon that was an Insider Point set. Another VIP Insider Point set that's tucked away way in the back there, little diorama. And this was a mock that Micah and Kaleb did in a competition at Bricks and Minifigs out of the bulk build bins. Below that, we've got the Lego Simpsons Quickie Mart. Right next door to the Lego Simpsons house. I don't know if they live that way in proximity to each other, but that's where they are in our collection. The Central Perk Cafe. This is Kaleb's Lego Friends set. We're not into the Friends TV show really, but it's a cool set, and he had an opportunity to get it at a cool price, so we picked it up. You've got some little Dimensions mini builds here. Mickey's Trailer, which is my favorite Mickey Mouse cartoon. I had to have Mickey's Trailer. Bright Bomber. You can see the little Disney parade tucked away in the back. Man, there's so many things. There's an Indiana Jones, the little market kiosk that came with Miriam. The Disney 100. You've got Farmer Mickey Mouse in the back. You've got an older Homemaker minifig.
Yep.
These were make and takes?
Yes.
Make and takes at the Lego store. Of course, you've got another Animal Crossing set. Tiny little builds here. Eiffel's apartment. Gustav Eiffel's apartment, which was a gift with purchase with the Eiffel Tower. We do not have the Eiffel Tower, but we do have that. This was the Jules Verne gift with purchase.
I believe so, yes.
Two more Galileo Galileas tucked away back there. And then a vintage bike shop and a little vintage rocket launch set and a vintage pirate raft. Oh man, so much stuff. While we're looking this way, I'll show you all of these bins are our sort bins. So this is how we sort out all of our bulk Lego. We do it by part type instead of color. Maybe we'll do a video on that soon for you guys. Larger elements in these bins up here, you've got train tracks, big wheels, small wheels, Mario elements, so much stuff, big boats. And under the table, this is our sort chaos. This is all bulk brick. Under here is all bulk brick. And we use all of the Lego cups and the Bricks and Minifig cups to actually sort things out. This is our film and build table, 2 of Micah's mocks. He's working on an SM33 mock. Also, Dr. Doofenshmirtz hanging out. Oh, what else have we got? We've got our minifig wall. These are series 1 through 10 minifigures. We don't have these all filled out. We have a lot of the figs we're just trying to locate and actually bring home. Then you've got the Muppets. You've got Looney Tunes. You've got Disney and Disney. So many minifigs, so many minifig series. Our goal would be to complete all of the series. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but it might. On the wall, Speed Champions. I don't know that I need to name them all because you guys are probably getting bored by this point in the video, but we've got Mercedes Petronas, we've got Aston Martin, we've got Jaguar E-Racing, Ford GT, McLaren, Koenigsegg, Lotus, Toyota Supra, Ferrari, Audi, Porsche, McLaren. Then you've got a couple of Mercedes cars. As you come down the wall, you can see Ferrari, some more Ferrari sets, Porsche, NASCAR, American Muscle. You name it. Across the top, more Porsches, Mercedes, Lotus, Pagani, Corvette. Isn't that really cool, Dragster? Such a cool set. I could show you this wall. Let's leave that wall for last. Let's show you all of the little cubbies that are under the city table. So right here, you've got a couple of space sets, some more space sets, all kinds of Lego City cars that are tucked away on each of these shelves. This is the new donut truck that I just built. When you come over here, some more Speed Champions that have not yet been hung on the wall. Didn't have enough hooks for them. So you've got Speed Champions. I've got a mock in there. Micah's got a mock in there. More of the food trucks. More Speed Champions. More Speed Champions. Tons of these little McLaren F1 cars that were given out as build and takes. And even more Speed Champions. So that covers a couple of the cubes. We use this to sort minifigure parts, and it slides right in between the table there. Let's go look at the other side of the table. When you walk around the city, it's gonna be dark over here. I apologize. Some tiny little seasonal builds, more little animal and seasonal builds tucked away. I see a Bigfoot mock that Kaleb did based on the App Store game. Some more tiny builds. You have the city bus and train station. That's a new pickup for Kaleb. Oh, I forgot about this one, the Fairgrounds mixer. We have the Fairgrounds mixer. One day it won't be crammed into this little corner where we can take it out and enjoy it. You've got some more Arctic sets that are hiding over here, all the way down, different Arctic sets. A couple of dinosaurs. This room over here, let me show you in this room. We've shown you this room before. This is where we store all of the instruction manuals. All of these bins are minifig parts, except for the bottom. It's a mock that I have. And then we have Winter Village. This is every single Lego Winter Village set, including the original holiday train. And then we also have one of the Chinese New Year sets mixed in as well. You've got a ton of the seasonal Lego builds tucked throughout. We've got advent calendars. We've got gift with purchases. I mean, I could run through all of them, but I don't know that you want me to call out every box. Basically, if there's a Winter Village set, we have it. It's up here. If there's a gift with purchase set, we might or might not have it, but we've got a lot of them. Then all of the Winter Village bits and pieces are in these cases. And of course, the Star Wars Lego bag, written in Star Wars language. I don't know what language it is, but it's a Star Wars language. So you guys have seen the majority of the Lego room, with the exception of the final wall. So I'm going to show you this last wall, and then we're going to bring this video to a close. Up top is the Lego Grand Prix. This was a set from when I was a kid. It had fallen into disrepair. It was broken up into our sort bins, and Micah rebuilt it for me for Father's Day, which was super cool. You've got Indiana Jones next to that with some Lego Adventurers in front of it. And then this Discover a Treasure Chest of Adventure Pirate Lego set. That top build, this little boat, all came in that pirate treasure chest. Such a fun little build. More vintage adventures next to that. And a really cool Ferrari Shell partnership, that Shell gas station. Right below that is the Scuderia Ferrari Formula 1 truck. This set is a few years old, but it is a beautiful one. I borrowed it from Kaleb to put on our display wall because I wanted it on display. Then you have Michelle's Bait Shop next to that. Ship in a Bottle. The Lego House Duck. Lamborghini Countach. Lamborghini F40. Porsche 911. A little Jackstone fire truck. And the Back to the Future Time Machine. Coming down, buildable Mickey and Minnie Mouse. You've got a little brickhead Pluto hanging out. I don't even know where his friends are at. You've got Lego Inside Tour Train 4000014. Lego Playday set that's tucked away right behind the train. Masters of Play. This was the Great Britain Olympic team. The box for that little duck. You've got the Jaws set, the Adventurers Balloon, one of the cooler Adventurers sets ever released. Buildable minifigure and buildable pirate minifigure. Down on the bottom shelf, we're bringing this one home for a landing here. We have the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, signed by Steve Saleen. If you're an automotive person, you know just how cool that is. Right below it is a 1970s Creator go-kart. The box, the car is right there. You've got the Lego Up House, second one that you've seen in the collection. A Lego camera, that's actually really cool. I didn't know we had that. Adventurers Hot Air Balloon. The Villy Thompson Inside Tour truck right next to the Lego Fire Engine Inside Tour truck. Two of the rare Lego sets in our collection. Below that, the Gift with Purchase, Steamboat Willie, a little Tuk Tuk, some of the Lego House Gift with Purchase sets. In the middle, Johnny Thunder and Scorpion Palace with one of the cooler Lego elephants that was ever built. Donald Duck Brickhead, you need to be up here with Pluto. Pluto's all alone. Get up there with Pluto. Next to that, Wally and Eve Brickheads in front of the Lego Truck Show Inside Tour set. Below that, Ferguson Tractor, another Inside Tour set. Right next to a Bricks and Minifigs. And then in the very, very back are the Tron Cycles. I think those might be Kaleb's as well. Then we'll finish it out with this trio of droids. We've got BB-8. Then we've got, what's his name?
I believe that is
Dio. And then the final droid.
Wait. A droid?
Well, Porg, close enough.
Close enough.
Porg. We've got a Porg, this trio of friends, the Porg. And these were a make and take as well at the Lego store. Whew, we did it! That was it. That was all 1,371 minus quite a few Lego sets. A lot of our Lego sets actually live broken up in those bins. But that gives you a snapshot of everything that's in the Fromania Bricks collection.
Yes.
1,371 Lego sets, 1,100 or so of those totally unique, spread across the entire Fromania Manor. That was our collection.
Yes.
If you made it to this point in the video, my goodness, give yourself a high five, go get a treat, go get a snack. Yes. We made it together. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go out there in the week ahead, give more, do more, share more,
and love
more. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, that's a great way to love us. We would love to know that you enjoy what we're doing. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like, leave a comment with your favorite set. I'm going to go get something to drink. I've got no voice. While I'm getting something to drink and Kaleb's playing Mario, go out there and show your smile. Smiles truly are contagious.
Give more, do more, share more, and love.